Hello everyone, my name is Becca and welcome to Yellow Cat Studios. Today I'm going to start making a purse, a bag. I had seen this bag on Hot Topic. They called them passport bags. It's this style of bag, this size. It's got a front pocket, main pocket, and a crossbody strap. But it was a Nightmare Before Christmas one. And it went out of stock. So I'm gonna make my own. So I got this fabric from Michaels. Very cute black and white fabric, and I also got this orange like cross-hatched kind of fabric from Walmart for the lining. So I think what I'm basically gonna do is use this purse that I already have to kind of make a template. I should draw out a pattern first, undecided if I'm going to do that yet, but we'll see. Okay, so I did decide to do some pattern pieces. So I've got this large piece, which is basically the size of the bag. I need 2 of these for my lining and 1 for my outer fabric, which will be the back. And then what I did for these pieces, the front pieces, is I traced this one to get the right size, found where the zipper is gonna go for the front pocket. I thought I needed more lining. I don't think I do. So, as I was saying, I found where my zipper goes. This piece, I need 1 cutout of my outer fabric, as well as this bottom piece here, not this part up here. I need 1 of my outer fabric. I think that's all I need to cut. This is just kind of figuring it out as I go along. Okay, so I have all of my pieces cut, and I did end up cutting 3 of my lining fabric in this size. So I'm gonna attempt to explain how I'm gonna assemble this bag. So the easiest part is the back of the bag. I'm actually going to sew my lining fabric to my outer fabric because I don't want it loose inside the bag. So that piece is super simple, just wrong sides together, sew those together. Now the front of the bag is a little bit more complicated. So I have 1 of my lining pieces, my lower outer piece, my upper outer piece, my zipper for the front pocket, and these 2 little strips that I made. They're the width of my bag, a couple inches long. I folded over both edges so that the raw edges are inside. And with these, I'm going to attach the zipper. So I think what I'm going to do is take my lower outer piece, my zipper, put the zipper on top. Hello, Osman. with the zipper on top, take one of my strips, put that on top of the zipper so that the zipper is sandwiched in between both of my fabrics, and sew all of that together. And then basically do the same thing for the top of the zipper with my upper outer fabric. So fabric, zipper, fabric. I'm gonna get this sewn together so I can show you the next step. Okay, so I've got my outer piece all finished for the front. So my next step is to sew it to one of my lining pieces. So I'm taking the right side of my lining piece to the wrong side of my outer piece. And I'm gonna sew it around all 4 edges. Now, ideally, I would have wanted more fabric on either side of my zipper because I'm gonna have a little bit of a gap here. But I think when I sew the bag all together, it will get rid of that gap a little bit. So yeah, ideally I would have wanted a little bit further to allow some extra seam allowance, but I think this will still work. So I'm gonna sew this piece onto this lining piece and then do the same for my back piece. But for this one, I'm sewing the fabric wrong sides together. Alright, so I have my lining pieces pretty much all sewn. I have this lining piece right side out so that the inside just has the nice sides of the lining. And I was trying to figure out how I'm attaching the top zipper. I didn't really think about that when I was cutting my fabric and when I was sewing the linings, because I could have sandwiched the zipper in between the linings, but because I didn't do that, I'm gonna try something else. So I have my pocket piece, my lining, and my zipper all pinned together. So my zipper is pinned wrong side. Nope. My zipper is pinned right side to the right side of the fabric so that it's going to flip up like this and have my raw edges tucked inside the bag. And I'm hoping I can do that on the back as well. And then sew the sides together. And then I'll probably top stitch up here so that the zipper actually sits nice at the top. We'll see. I'm gonna try that and we're gonna see if it works. So I have decided to hand sew this part of the zipper just because I wanted to get as close to the edge of my fabric as possible. And also, sewing zippers is kind of a pain because I don't have a zipper foot. And I also don't know if I'm doing it correctly. I'm just kind of attempting it on my own. So we're just gonna hand sew this and hope it stays. So I have the zipper sewn onto one side of my bag, and I think the easiest next step is going to be to sew this side onto the zipper as well. And again, I'm going to hand sew this. Okay, so I have the zipper sewn onto both sides. Now I have both sides pinned right sides together. And I also have a couple little strips with D-rings pinned on the inside so that I have somewhere to attach the crossbody strap. So now what I need to do is sew down these 3 edges. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Honestly, very happy with this. The only things I need to do, I'm going to turn it inside out again, trim the excess fabric and zigzag stitch over the edges. And I'm also going to add a little bit more stitching in this corner so that it kind of does the same thing that this corner did. Because right now it sticks up straight and the ends of the zipper come out. So I'm going to try and fix that. Alright, all of the things inside are finished. Unfortunately, I don't currently have a crossbody strap that I can use to show you the bag on. I have to order one. I can't find just a plain orange one, so I'm gonna get a white one, which I think will still look very nice. But yeah, that is the bag. The strap will just clip onto these, and we've got the one larger pocket and a smaller front pocket. And I am really happy with how this turned out. I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. I was just kind of winging it, but I think it turned out really nice. And I also just love the pattern on this fabric. We've got Zero up here, Jack and Sally, Jack. Super cute. I'm so happy with this. I hope how I was explaining it kind of made sense and you could see kind of what I was doing. If you do make one of these, tag me on Instagram, tag me on TikTok. I'm on TikTok now. But yeah, I would love to see if you make one. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. I do lots of DIY stuff, cosplay stuff. We have lots of fun here. I hope you have a good day, afternoon, or evening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!